but
Man,
I was shaved today.
I ain't fucking checking out your facial hair and shit.
You always comment on that, bro.
When you
You're
start
a good
roasting.
friend. Good friends always. Hey, if I got something in my teeth or I got something on my shirt, something you tell me, right?
Yeah, but
you do.
I'd rather see you fucking have a big booger hanging from your face.
Oh, you would, and you would.
Sorry,
you would fucking. You wouldn't tell me shit.
No, I probably would.
You would tell me go talk to that girl over there.
Oh, maybe.
With a big booger in your nose.
Big old booger.
And we're live. I'm going to say right before you get into that, appreciate everybody showing up today. It's a tough day, for everybody to get here.
Yeah, it is.
It was a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. And
You've
not
been
only
rocking
that,
back and forth.
Not only that, this is the second time I've been in Mastermind today.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a regular now.
I'm a regular. Well, I should have a damn key at this point, but whatever. I mean, I
Most
shot my little
got
audition.
discouraged. Yeah. They would have, and they would have, rescheduled.
I know. I mean, I know. I just know you got to roll with the punches.
You do.
I mean,
show must go on,
and everything going on right now in LA County. All these people have lost their homes.
Facts.
And, everything. My heart goes out to you, and my blessing, and hope that you guys get through this, and no one is seriously hurt. I mean, the casualties haven't been as high as expected, which is a great thing, but it's affected everyone. And it's Mother Nature is a crazy thing.
It is crazy, man. Yeah, blessings to all those people. You got somebody you wanted to.
Well, yeah, but Lexi today. Johnny's sunglasses didn't make it, because of what's going on with the fire, and also Emily as well. So, I hope everything's all right with their families and they're doing okay today too. So it's gonna be me and Lance today.
I think she went gray bush. And normally,
Gray Bush. No, Johnny's sunglasses. Gray
Bush. She switched it to Gray Bush now.
She went back to Gray Bush.
Yeah, she went back to Gray Bush.
She likes that gray.
There she goes.
And boys are gray.
Now here we're gonna have Stu's one-liners all show. It should be very interesting.
Strap up.
But I do want to shout out to Arnold Hill, who's
what's up, Arnold?
Big-time listener. I recently gave him an off-the-script hat because I've known him for a while, and he supports the show. Arnold is also in the, he breeds horses, he raises them, he runs them. He's got some great thoroughbreds. He's had it. Dr. Shiver for one, but I was sitting there talking to him, and he's got a new couple babies coming out, and we were talking about names, and he might do one maybe one day. It's going to be called Left Field Lance. And I thought that was absolutely hilarious, and I think it'd be a great name for a racehorse. Coming out of field with Left Field Lance or something like that, that'd be hilarious. What do you think about that, Mark?
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, so him to even think about it,
right.
I'd put money on it.
Yeah, I'm sure, well, there's a horse named Mastermind still running around. It's spelt wrong. Well, it's spelled correctly. It's
but
definitely
differently.
And I've chased it a couple times. It's still running. But
let's shout out Arnold, man, and we appreciate you, man. Yeah. And any friend of Joe's is a friend of mine. So thank you so much for that consideration. I know it's a big deal.
It was funny as shit. He's good.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, I think it's about time to get this thing started, right?
Well, I guess so.
Let's get that great intro song. I love that song, don't you?
Yeah, I think you're more in love than you think with it. You talk about it every damn. Do you go to sleep with it tonight at night?
No, but I definitely I listen to other podcasts and I'm like, that our song is better.
You say it all the
time. Welcome to Off the Script.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to.
Yo.
I haven't heard that in a while.
I know. I was about to be like, yo. What's up, TikTok? YouTube, subscricribe, hit that button, hit that channel, come follow us.
Hold on, I still got to get Joe's camera right.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
That's all good.
Gorillas got a little upset there. He had a little fire in him. You ever seen Mark really mad? No, you haven't. I have.
Not like times. 10. I haven't seen him 10.
Yeah.
I've seen him 6.
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him 10 ever.
I haven't seen him really in the last 4 or 5 years. I really haven't seen him be mad. I've seen him a couple times, but no, it's fun to watch.
Right.
It's very passionate.
Should I roll in with that? I'm figuring the edit that subscribe and all that stuff we drop at the top. We don't need to redo that, do we?
I can't believe we're actually talking about this right now. I guess we're going to have to now because you said something.
Say it.
This dude's worried about edits when we're trying to run the damn thing. I love it. That's where his mind always is.
Scruffy Lance. Typical Scruffy Lance.
Scruffy Lance today.
No, yeah, that's where we're going, huh?
All right. No, it looks good on you, bro. That's we all said it. You want to do that intro then?
No, it's all good.
All right.
It's in the edit now. We're good.
So let's go ahead and start off with, wow, first of all, what a day to have the first episode of 2025. What's everything going on, correct?
What a day.
What happened?
I mean, these fires are just, the wind is just crazy, bro. I was driving home from work yesterday, and I was on Ventura Boulevard, and it was pretty bad, and I wanted to get off the freeway, and it was so, like, just, like I was watching a scene from a movie, and, you know, and I talked about how I don't like to take pictures or videos or things because I don't think you get the full effect, but I always have in mind driving down Ventura Boulevard and just watching 3 Transformers, boom, 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 just blow.
Right.
And sparks everywhere, the lights going out. And I think people are wondering why there's so many fires is because of all the electricity everywhere. That stuff starts touching, it's on, and the spark's gonna fly, and that's how it all starts. So it's been really crazy, and my heart goes out to everybody who's been affected. So
what's today, the 8th?
yeah.
So this will be dropping the 14th. Oh wow, look at that.
Amber alert.
As we
we're
are
on here.
podcasting, we get I'm surprised my phone didn't do
I
that.
had it on Do Not Disturb.
Oh wow,
does it
that's
say?
crazy.
Child.
It says evacuate your
Another
area.
evacuation notice.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a game. You know, power's out in Santa Clarita right now, where I reside. So I mean, that's far from where these fires are. So I just let you know what's going on in the grid in California.
Yeah,
right now.
no, it's crazy. I mean, we need the wind to stop.
Yeah, and we should get off that because we got that coming up right now.
Yeah.
Flip the script.
Flip the script.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Speak of
It
this.
is.
Speak
There
of
it
that.
is.
Iconic Malibu eateries destroyed in LA wildfires. Damn.
I mean, I haven't been down there in a long time, but I mean, you know, Stu used to work at Duke's, and I always remember Duke's. I mean, I probably go down there maybe once a year. I know a few people that work in that area, but just to see how it's just all gone.
It's insane.
And like that. And just like that. And now,
I mean, up Topanga Canyon.
yeah. Well, Topanga Canyon's, dude, that whole area, like
Brentwood.
it's either Topanga's got a mudslide problem or a fire problem all the
Right.
time. It's just insane, and I hope one day they can fix it. And it's just so heart wrenching to see it.
You know, and we won't know the aftermath. I mean, like we discussed earlier, that at least we haven't had too many casualties
Yeah, exactly.
so far,
Yeah.
but the devastation and the money and this, if people don't realize at home, this is some of the nicest counties in California, right?
Oh yeah, that's fair enough to say. Yeah.
You know, one of the most
right.
expensive counties to live, some of the most expensive counties to live in.
And then you know the whole thing now is like a lot of Californians when they're trying to get insurance, a lot of insurance companies got out of California, and I saw something today. One lady, her family, this is the first time in 75 years they didn't have fire insurance, and now look,
That's disgusting.
No, it is disgusting.
I actually got a video for you. Let's watch.
Let's watch.
I
Ooh,
know
I've
I'm
seen
not
this.
supposed to be here,
So have I.
but this is my parents' home.
Yep.
I know the feeling.
And they just lost. They got
Canceled.
from their fire insurance. So they're dealing with this. They're 90 years old.
Can you imagine that? How terrified and how sad.
In California, because of this,
Sad.
they're 90 years old. That they've lived in this house
She's so serious.
5 years, bro.
75 years, and they've had the
You can
same
tell her
insurance.
soul's hurt.
Oh yeah.
And these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance.
Damn.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's reality going on right now.
Well, it's this reality about how stingy all these companies are. These insurance companies, no matter what kind of insurance, disgouge people.
Yeah.
And now look at this. We're talking about 90-year-old people in a home they've been in for 75 years.
Did that come on ballot? So did that get voted in?
No.
Oh, so it was just a policy change.
It was just a policy
from private
Yeah.
private
I mean,
sector.
yeah.
Private sector. Okay.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
and now
But I mean, damn.
I mean, you already see the attorneys putting their 2 cents on social media to try to get people to get cases about this, because this is going to be the after effects of these last 2 nights are going to be heart wrenching and gut wrenching.
Oh,
for
man.
people
Oh.
in the communities, it's going to be crazy.
When this is not dated at all because we'll be talking about this for the next month,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But this is like for us, this is just happening right now. Like the winds are still going,
Yeah.
stuff's still on fire.
Yeah.
Is it comparable to like the Maui fires or what?
Not even close.
Right.
Yeah, not even close.
Not right.
Except for one thing that's going around right now.
I wanted to get the background of it because why is this on fire after insurance is gone?
Yeah, that's one of the two. But the other thing that's going on is that the fire hydrants on the Palisades ran out of water.
Yep.
And that's inexcusable.
I
mean, you saw a lot of you saw a lot of planes doing dips in the ocean to get the water to try to put it out.
Yeah.
And it's also very hard to put anything out when the winds are so high as they were. Then they were up to 80 to 100 miles in some areas they were talking about. I mean, even in Sherman Oaks, I lost power, and it's crazy. I mean, I'm far from a lot of it. So, yeah, man, they talk about how you're supposed to plan for it. Well, let's start with keeping the water in the hydrants. Right, Mark?
Climate change, huh? Is that what we're blaming it on?
There's a number of things.
I saw something today that said something about I should have kept it, but it was something about experts say that climate change will continue to have a big effect on places that the government wants to buy at a lower price.
I know, dude.
Isn't that disgusting?
I mean, that's why I had that front-loaded question in the beginning. Is it compared? I know it's not compared to the devastation of the Maui fires, but like, what is going on here? What is going on? That's crazy, dude.
It is crazy. I just think that, with this kind of devastation going on, I don't know how you plan, but there's got to be some kind of plan. And there's got to be a plan about cleaning up the brushes or how dry it is. Or I don't know. I don't have the answers. I really just feel for everybody. And it's a very sad time for these people.
Where we're at, what was it? What did I see last? Was 1,700 acres, I think?
It was 17,000 maybe. Yeah.
Was it 17,000?
It's got to be up there. I think Malibu was what?
I thought it was 1,200 acres.
No, there's no acres. It was thousands.
I'm just talking about Malibu.
No, it's like 12,000.
Because there's like multiple fires right now.
You looked that up real quick, Mark?
Yeah, what am I looking up?
How many acres burned in the Palisades? I think it's around 12,000.
You might be right. I might be just misquoting it.
I mean, 1,200
Well, acres and yards are different, but
the Palisades fire has burned 15,832 acres.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, so acres, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's how much that's
that's insane.
And in prime time
basically
property.
in 24 hours.
Prime time property. Wow. I mean, these are million dollar homes.
And not to mention the whole thing about when they were going up the hill with the bulldozer and they left all those cars out. And
I've
when
seen
you
that
see
video.
but that's crazy. Like, what would you do in that situation? Would you just keep driving or would you just stop?
Well, I think they couldn't, right?
Yeah, the fires were already threatening them. They had to get their family out of Dodge.
Did you guys see that one video of the guy that was like on all sides of his house and he had a dog in as well? It's like,
that was sad.
Oh man.
Yeah. Did he make it out?
I've only heard of a couple casualties. So.
I don't know what
I think he did. I think the casualties are the other fire, the Eaton fire.
The Eaton fire, yeah. There's the Eaton, there's the Hearst.
And now the Woodley one started.
Started, and then the Hearst out by Santa Clarita started. And then, there's a bunch right now. Whatever. I mean, damn, dude. I hope everything...
No, I mean, like I said, prayers up. Let's see what's going on.
I mean, it's affecting everybody.
Let's take care of some people. I mean, there's a lot of people you can see are reaching out. Communities are coming together. That's the best thing to say is just seeing this whole thing, the only positive, people helping other people out and trying to help them go through this tragic time. So
it's affecting everybody in SoCal, literally us.
Yeah.
Literally. Your power was out all last night.
But
my power's out now.
Power ain't nothing when you've lost a home.
I know for sure, but I'm just saying.
I almost started drinking again last night.
I don't know if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing.
I almost relapsed.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, what we got next, big dog?
Two people found dead in JetBlue plane landing gear at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport.
I want to hear about it.
So this is a plane that came from Jamaica, supposedly. But also when I started reading about this.
Stowaways, huh?
Yeah, when I started reading about this, they said that it looked like the bodies were decomposing so bad, like no one did the mechanical check on them because it's like it stopped at a couple different places. And usually when they stop for a while, they said the bodies were there not just for like a 14-hour flight.
They were there for days.
Days. Wow. So I would not want to be JetBlue right now under that kind of investigation because that, and we all think it's, we were hoping people try to snuck on and that's where they went, okay? But there's also, who knows what happened? Yeah. It did happen is the problem. And it's made huge news. People aren't really talking about it because of other things. It's kind of hidden. Yeah. And I was shocked to read about it, man. Could you believe to be the family of those two individuals to find out they've died in the gear shaft? Right? Is that what it was?
Their bodies were found in an aircraft compartment
Compartment.
on a JetBlue Airways plane.
Yeah, dude, I think it's probably some stowaway stuff, and then they just died, and then it wasn't properly maintained.
Yeah, I mean that because that's where they're going to get in trouble too. It's like if those bodies were that, why wasn't the maintenance done on it?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are scared to fly for a lot of reasons. And that's one of the biggest reasons. If you're not doing a mechanical check all the time, I mean, what are you doing here? You know what I mean?
That's just crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild. Come
By the
on,
way,
JetBlue.
I just got a text right now that said Runyon Canyon is now on fire, which is about 5 minutes from here.
Oh, wow. It literally is 5 minutes from here.
It is 5 minutes from here. And is it bad?
I'm not sure. I'll ask. It's houses over there and
Oh, my God.
I used
hear
to manage a
everybody's phone
property
going
down that
off.
street.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I hope we make it through the pod here, right? That's crazy. Hey, we're serious too, everybody. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
that's crazy.
it's really going down right now. We're in the middle of it's some stuff going on right now for sure. Wow.
I think everyone's in shock right now.
Yeah. Well,
So we'll keep you updated as the
Yeah.
podcast goes. Maybe we'll have to put this out like tomorrow or something.
right.
Shit, we might be
I
stranded all
mean,
night.
you're right, dude. Like seriously. Yeah,
Mark,
we're
I
on
call the sofa
Which one?
the love seat.
the love seat.
Ricky just called right now. Should I call him right now while we're on the pod? Ask him what happened?
Okay.
No. Should I?
Whatever. We're here. We're here.
Yo, we're on the pod right now, live on TikTok and everything else. So did you call to tell us about Runyon Canyon, or you just called to call and talk shit?
No, I called to talk about Runyon Canyon.
Yeah.
I know.
And we're doing the pod right now. See, this is that's why it's off the
crazy.
script. Everybody don't know this is Ricky, our editor, for our clips. He says what up.
Put him in the mic.
So how bad is it?
Put him in the mic.
Well, they're
I have you on the mic, by the way.
okay. So it's in Runyon Canyon on the Hollywood Hills. They have a helicopter dropping water on it now, but they're telling everybody all the way down to like Laurel Canyon, Franklin Avenue,
That's where I live.
evacuate now.
Wow. So yeah, Laurel Canyon and Franklin. It's like 4 minutes.
4 minutes from here.
Wow.
This one just broke out about maybe like 6 o'clock on the dot.
Where are the
15 minutes ago.
15 minutes
what are the
ago.
winds right now?
Are the winds crazy right now?
What are the winds right
The
calculated?
winds are blowing south. The winds aren't crazy right now, but I mean, dude, the winds are unpredictable. So
Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
the smoke is moving on TV. It's going south. So
Wow.
I think it's gonna hit Woodland Hills area.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it is.
Unless somehow the Santa Clarita fires get big and then the
I-
wind blows south.
I'm praying not. All the power's out in Santa Clarita right now.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, we appreciate you. We love you. I'll call you when I get out of here. All right, brother, be good.
See, here
I'm
we
tripping
go.
out a little bit, to be
3.
honest with you. I ain't even lying.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? New Michigan law lets you miss work without calling in?
What is
Okay, we need a little comedy for everything going on right now.
All right, what's
Dude,
going on?
So, you're from Michigan.
I am.
I talk about, every time I meet someone from Michigan, I bring up you,
Yep.
and then I bring up Aurelius, and I talk about blue or green, okay?
Yeah.
That's why I was so interested when I saw it, because you guys.
Yep.
The new law in Michigan that started on January 1st was you're allowed at wherever you're employed at to have 3 no call, no shows. You're allowed to have 3.
They delegated it to 3.
You have 3. Sorry. Here we go.
Yeah,
Amber
hey,
alert.
put
I'm
that
just gonna
on
turn it
silent.
off.
Yeah, put it on
I
silent.
did.
Is it on? Mine's on silent.
Or maybe we should read it.
Yeah, read it, Joe.
What
I
does it
recall,
say?
I turned it off.
All right.
I think it was Laurel Canyon, though. Stu, you might be staying at my house. So anyways, wow.
What a day to pod, huh?
So 3 days.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to run a business? I mean, seriously, bro. Like, especially like
A year?
yeah, a year.
Okay.
But dude, I mean, if I was a manager or an owner and on big days in a restaurant, I'd be
everybody
sitting like,
calls
are you
out,
gonna
yeah.
show? You gonna show? You gonna? They don't call. No, you said call out. They don't even show
That's
up.
crazy.
How are you supposed to run a business?
That's crazy.
I mean, what would you do as a
Sick
business?
time policy. It's just as disgusting as how they're doing in New York with the what do they call it? The congestion tax. So like in certain areas, if you're an Uber, it doesn't matter if you're in rideshare or you're driving, they charge you $9 to go through that area. And it's called a congestion tax in New York. Right now, it's implicated in 2025. This kind of reminds me of the same type of ordeal.
Congested tax.
Congestive tax.
What?
Yeah, I mean, have Mark look it up. But this is crazy, dude. I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean,
What do you mean you don't know? I mean, come on,
I think
dude.
they're pulling shit out of their ass and they're seeing what sticks.
But what would you do as a business owner?
I would fire you. I would fire you the second no call, no show. One is cool. It sucks. I'm gonna look at you different. But the second one, you're done.
But the law is you can have up to three.
I know.
So what?
Congestion tax, also known as congestion price, is a fee a tax drivers pay to enter a restricted area, usually a city center during peak traffic hours. The goal is to reduce traffic and pollution by convincing drivers to avoid using their cars during rush hour. The money collected from the congestion taxes can and be used by fund public transit systems and other transportation options. That's crazy, isn't it? I heard it's like $9-10.
Just as bad as about. I mean, seriously, what's going on? I mean, like that's just as bad as that.
I know.
Or it's worse than that.
That's what made me think about it.
Yeah, the Michigan thing just makes me feel like the current state of the world that doesn't have a backbone, which is feeling like it's starting to have a backbone again. Well,
not in Michigan.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is
someone passed that law. They just didn't make it up.
We're in for a treat. Watch these next year. Watch. We'll sit back. We're gonna see a lot of stuff that we're gonna be talking about on this podcast. So, yeah. What we got next, big dog?
So we got 3, 2, 1.
We gotta talk about this.
Let's go ahead and talk about this. You know what? You can go ahead and lead this, Mr. Ilson. Go ahead. You can lead this. I don't even. Wow.
So there's pictures up there. So I'll give the backdrop. So that's Skip Bayless on the top left for the camera there. That's Shannon Sharp, who's really not involved in it, but you got to put Shannon in there.
You got it.
Joy Taylor, and I always have a hard time pronouncing his name. What is it?
I have the same thing.
It's like, I want to say Ocho, let me not butcher it. Anyways, Joy's boo thing. And then the vice president of Fox Sports 1. So if you're under a rock, I think everybody sees it, that this whole lawsuit
is going on.
Allegations of insane things. Let's start with Skip.
I have nothing to say about Skip. I think everyone on this platform that doesn't know how I feel about Skip should revisit every episode.
Right.
Skip is the biggest clown around, and for him to go around, to me, he's just a clown, bro. Like he's so arrogant, never played in these sports. He calls out Hall of Famers.
Biggest
he
clown
talks
around.
shit to everybody. He thinks he's this, and now he's supposedly, and I say this because the jury's out, $1.5 million to the makeup hair artist that was on the set for like 10 or 12. She's been there for like 12 to 15 years.
7 to 10 years.
Something like that.
Or whatever.
He offered her 1.5.
Yeah.
Who the hell would offer that kind of money to anyone to have him for a night? It's absurd.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
But then again, it's Skip. Yeah. So like, I tell you, I don't want to, I never met Skip. I don't need to meet Skip. I'm not a fan of Skip. I just think, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
You know,
I would like to meet Skip, but I'll tell you this: I guarantee you. Let me say, I guarantee you. I'll say from everything from watching Skip and knowing, man, I seen Stephen A. say we watched it together.
Yeah, no, we saw it.
He's one of the cheapest men in the game. Everybody says that. There is no way he's paying 1.5.
No, I don't believe that either. But
for a freak off, and she ain't even a model. She is like a 7 at best, and I'm not hating, but like. Bro, come on now. 1.5 million. He ain't even worth that much. You know how much money
I think he's worth more than that.
He's worth a good amount, but he ain't gonna spend 1.5 on the box.
Hey, look what Skip Bayless is worth real quick, Marcus.
I bet you it's like $30 million probably.
I think 20.
20 or 30 million, bro. He ain't spending 1.5.
$1.
This is a Price is Right. Still.
But yeah, I mean, dude, Skip. I think Skip, and he just keeps dropping stuff on the internet, like whatever. But I ain't did nothing. Y'all tripping.
Okay, let's see. What is Skip Bayless's annual salary? Is $7 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably
net
worth
worth.
about
Net worth.
30 to 50 probably.
I'd say 20, 30 million. Like you
Probably
said,
more.
20, 30. If that. He ain't spending 1.5 million on some box, bro, on a freak off. It's not gonna happen. I guarantee you. He's still got the same car from 2013. What you think he's on? that damn Corvette. You see that took that lame ass picture?
What did you guys say his net worth would be?
20, 30 million.
That's almost up to 50.
17, it says.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Come on. Bro, let Skip be, man. He's like 60, bro. Like let that man cook.
Well, if you want to go to the other one, Joy Taylor.
Oh, wow.
Supposedly she was just going around doing her thing up in there. I mean,
well,
and this is all, again, audience, this is all
allegations
that are horrible.
I can't. It's not nothing that regularly doesn't happen in the workplace. I mean, I'm saying like if she complained about it, but if she's willingly sleeping with them, I mean, come on, what?
Exactly.
It's consensual sex, and if you get promised to be on a show, and you get a spot and you get a salary fitting, it is what it is. It's not this has been happening since the beginning of time. Pretty women get ahead. It just happens.
How much is the most that you guys have paid for women?
I haven't spent $1. I don't even like strip clubs.
Joe was thinking. You saw Joe think?
No, when you said that, I think about when I take women out for dates.
I was about to say that. You're right.
Because the thing is, I recently went with someone to the Laker game, and she had free tickets. Next thing I know, I'm dropping $3.
I took it to the nasty part.
Nothing's free.
No, I mean, nothing is free. I mean, when you go out with these girls.
You have a girlfriend, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, if you go out with these girls, you're spending. It ain't like, let's go have a cup of coffee and a couple cocktails now. I mean, you go out to dinner or something, that's easy depending where you go. It's ranging from, I paid, back in the day, a couple years ago when I was doing better. I mean, I was spending.
A couple weeks ago.
No, bullshit. I'm going to get too personal on this platform, but, Joey Mitts, Joey Mountains, Rizot, Hizot, whatever you want to call me, in 2025, I've deleted a lot of numbers out of my phone. I'm not reaching out to any women. I'm just taking care of me, so I'm not taking out. But I was dropping 150, 200, 300, 400. I mean, there were some nights, you spend that money. Sushi ain't no joke. I mean, that's the thing. You can't go out. I mean, you go out now, you're going to spend some loot on a date.
Every time.
So.
But there's been some shiesty stuff going on at Fox FS1, bro, for a long. There's been other allegations before.
I mean, it's been going on forever.
With this VP, and it's just like, and what I think it's in that whole realm of, sports and like all these behind, because you got to think about it. You got testosterone film ex-athletes that are superstars that are coming into scenes, coming in on the set, and they're like, hey, I got millions of dollars. I'm just doing this for fun, you know? And of course these women are going to be, but it is what it is, bro. But it's crazy. These allegations blew my mind. It really did.
They did. And when you told me about it, you're like, man, why didn't you know? And I was like, bro, I was too busy trying to I was doing something else that day.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't like paying attention to that shit.
Yeah, it blew my mind, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here we go, bro.
What do you think, Mark?
It blew your mind, blew his. Let's go on to the next one.
She did. She was getting passed around like a blunt.
Hey, look at your text messages, everybody.
Why?
Just do it.
I turned my shit off.
How are you guys getting out of Hollywood okay from Lexi?
You guys might have to take the long road.
Yeah, I know, and I'm going to Santa Clarita, and when I was coming down here, dude, the traffic down the 405.
We'll be fine. They're not going to block everything. It's fine. We'll be all right.
It is what it is. I filled up. I put more gas in my tank. I knew it was going to be a pain. All right, let's quit being distracted by this. Let's get on to the next one, bro. What we got? I think that was the last one, though, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, no, we got a little something.
Here we go.
There we go.
There
Now,
it is.
We all know that the playoffs are about ready to start. I want to ask a question to two gentlemen because Stu doesn't want to answer it. I know he doesn't.
Okay.
I want to ask Lance,
Let's
and
hear
I
it.
want to ask Mark Rodriguez.
Let's hear it.
There is 5 teams that are in the tournament, they like to say, in the playoffs that have not won a Super Bowl. Who are they?
5 teams that
5 teams that have not won.
not won a Super Bowl.
I want to play.
Okay, go. Lance, you go first.
I already know it.
All right.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. You know, I might fuck this up, dude. I don't,
All right,
let me see,
I
let me
don't
see.
think you are.
Let me see. Buffalo,
Yep,
Chargers.
yep.
Minnesota,
Yeah.
Washington.
No.
No, they
All
did win a
no,
Super Bowl.
no. So we go to the next one. You messed up.
Texans. Damn, I forgot.
Okay,
the
what,
Texans were
what's
up
the other
there.
one on there, Mark? You should know this. It's
Wait.
easy.
What do you
Five of these teams have not won a Super Bowl.
And you already heard my answers. I just missed the last one.
Yeah, I thought you were picking who was winning. I didn't
No,
hear that
no,
part.
Yeah, no.
We know Detroit.
Okay, then you finished it. But now I'll go back and piggyback. There's 2 teams that have never been to a Super Bowl in there. Who are they?
Never been to
Yeah,
the
that
Super
one's
Bowl.
easy too.
Bills of Minnesota.
No.
No, they definitely.
Bills lost 4 in a row.
4 in a row. We have. Yeah, I remember.
There's
those
2
days.
teams that have never been to one.
Damn, dude.
Detroit and Chargers.
No, you got one of them.
Chargers.
No, the Chargers been.
Oh yeah, they did with the Lithuanian Thomas. Detroit.
No, the Danian didn't go. They when they had to say how they lost the Niners like 55-10. one
Yeah,
year.
that's right.
There's one more on
You're
there.
right. The Commanders, huh?
No. Houston.
I keep forgetting Houston's right up there. I keep looking right over there, and I keep forgetting Houston's right there. Yeah, you got us, dude. Good one.
All right. So when we look at this, give me your pick of the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl winner.
NFC Championship game, AFC Championship game, and the Super Bowl winner.
Easy.
Wow. He's going to be so biased.
All right. To be real, I think Baltimore, AFC, and I need to pick the game, the AFC Championship game, and the AFC. So I'll go Baltimore, and so they'll be playing the winner of Buffalo, Denver, huh? I'll go Baltimore, Kansas City, right, and then I'll go Vikings, Detroit, and I'll go Washington, Philly. And for the Super Bowl, I'll go Kansas City, Detroit.
Wow. My championship game will be Baltimore versus Buffalo. I don't think the Chiefs are anymore. I don't want them being anymore.
Buffalo's going to smash Denver.
And then
who'd you say? You said Buffalo's going to beat Baltimore?
No, Buffalo, Baltimore in the AFC
Buffalo,
championship,
Baltimore,
in the
yeah,
AFC
sure.
championship game. And then I would say the Lions and Philly in the NFC championship game. And my winner would be Philly.
Philly?
Yeah. I don't know if Detroit's going to do it.
You got the Eagles? You got the Eagles? winning
I
the
just
ship?
think the Eagles, the Eagles got a better defense, but we'll see. But I'm
they're getting
rooting
healthy.
for
They're getting
Detroit.
healthy.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Detroit, but I'm just looking at it from another angle.
Philly looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, but Detroit looks better.
Yeah, if Detroit didn't play like they did this last week,
Yeah.
and Anzalone coming back.
But I really, in my heart, I'm just doing this to shake it up.
yeah.
I think Detroit probably will win. Because I just don't want KC anywhere near it.
Did I say that who I thought was going to win between KC and Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Who'd you say?
KC.
Yeah.
I did.
The dude's a hater and he's from
I'm not a hater, bro. Kansas City is just.
No, they're not, bro.
He
I
gave
mean,
up the Lions a long time ago. Yeah,
but you have to remember something. I saw that the Bengals were going to contact the competition committee because of that game against the Broncos. Because if the Broncos lost that game, the Bengals would have been in. And they were hot right now, bro.
Yeah.
Hot.
I know.
So we'll see what's up.
I watched Hard Knocks, AFC North.
Yeah.
I just watched a new episode yesterday. Yeah. Tuesdays it comes on, right? Word. Yeah, man, good one.
That was fun.
NFL, it's coming down to the nitty gritty,
That is true.
It is.
especially by the time.
Hey, it's been a great season though. Let's just
I wouldn't
been
agree.
fun to
I
wa-
wouldn't
it'd be
agree
fun
with
to
you on
watch.
that. But I look at the NFL now and I get arguments all the time. I mean, I've seen so many bad calls and things have gone on. It keeps me away from the game. It's just, and I've talked about it before, and I've talked about it before, and I talked about it before. Pay these referees some real money, have them train year round or call it what it is, because it's the most inconsistent thing I've seen. And I've talked to a lot of people and they agree with me. Some people think I'm crazy. Some people think I'm a hater because I'm a Raider fan. I really don't give a shit what you think. Those are my opinions and my feelings about what I think needs to be cleaned up in that game, because it's ridiculous what goes on. It doesn't stop.
And you're allowed to have those opinions.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
thank
gonna
sir.
take one of our coaches next year, so you turn things
No,
around.
that ain't gonna happen. And that's the other thing. I don't want the Raiders to go get no coordinator. Just go
Hey,
get a coach.
That'd be the best move they ever made.
What, getting a coordinator?
Getting him.
Who? Johnson?
He's one of one of the greats.
You tell me one great offensive coordinator has became a great coach in the last 5 years.
What? Sean McVay? Cliff Kingsbury?
Kingsbury's not a head coach right now.
But he was.
He wasn't
Cardinals.
great. He
But
wasn't
was
great.
He was good.
Did they win?
I mean, Matt LaFleur.
None of these guys have won, if I'm
but
hearing
they're-
from you.
they're
I'm
head
talking
coaches.
about win.
Okay.
They don't stick around.
I hear you. I get what you're trying to say. So
You
it's
guys
better
see
than
how,
linebacker
You guys see
coaches.
how Dan Campbell handled that question though? How he was like about the coaches leaving. He said, "I'll take them if nobody picks them up," but
Right.
he thinks somebody will pick them up. And
Yeah.
he's happy for them.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
how
they
you
should
gotta
be. That's
be.
how
Yeah.
you have to be.
You always want to advance, especially in that thing.
And those guys have all their own personalities. They're not like decoys or like mini me's like Josh McShithead.
McDaniels.
Yeah, McDaniels that came from Belichick and he
Oh,
was trying
come
to be
on
the
back to
same
New-
way.
New England,
Oh,
Josh.
Whatever, man.
How long would you guys stay at the Lions, knowing what's going on? It's only like really the second really great year there, and being a part of something like that. Would you guys leave for the money at that point, or how many seasons until?
Well, I don't think it would just be for the money. I think it's for the job.
Yeah.
Like for a head coaching job is a big deal. I mean,
Well, he was going to leave last year, but he was like, we got unfinished business. So he came back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
So if they win, one of them will leave.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If they go to make the Super Bowl, they're leaving. I mean, you meant, that's definitely for sure, because now you have control of your own team. Mm-hmm. You don't have to, because at the end of the day, head honcho's head honcho.
right.
Dan Campbell runs that whole ship.
No, he does. He does a great job.
He does a
He's
great
a
job.
great coach,
He's a
man.
great coach. Yeah, he's got those boys fired up.
Yeah, he does. They're playing hard for him.
Yeah, and
They're playing hard for each other. That's
Yeah.
what football's about, the camaraderie.
So, like you said, pause. They're so deep.
Yeah.
No, football's about the cheerleaders, Joe.
Some people it is.
It really is. Huh? Oh man, where you want to go, bro? I got a question for you.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. So I was thinking about, have you ever gave thought to doppelgangers? Like, how many people in the world look like you?
Put it up. Put it up. Just put it up. I already knew it was coming, but then what'd you say? Doppelgangers?
Yeah.
Say it one more time.
Like doppelgangers, like people that look like you, and so like everybody has like lots of people that look like.
Bro, you know how
exactly-
many times I hear people say I look like someone?
Well, I mean, like exactly like you, dude.
No,
like,
there ain't no one who exactly like me.
there is
Joey.
No, there's no one.
I
that
watched
looks
this
like
documentary,
me.
right?
I don't care about your damn documentary. There's no one that looks like me.
And
no
they-
one.
Outside of fraternal twins, obviously
Mm-hmm.
look exactly like each other. They said everybody has 3 to 5 doppelgangers in the world. Like another human, 3 to 5 of them that look exactly
Well,
like
maybe I should
same
make-
mannerisms.
Yeah, so you think I should try to find me
That-
out of this
they do.
world?
That's what
There's
they-
no way. I don't believe that for a damn minute, bro. There's no one like they don't
Bro,
have they don't have this frown right here in the middle of their head. They ain't got blue eyes. They ain't got my voice. They ain't got my hands. They got nothing. There's no way. I don't believe in that shit at all.
Yo, there's 100% way, bro.
No.
And there's somebody
No
in
way.
like Italy that looks
No
just
way. I'm not even 100%
Wait,
Italian.
wait.
No
What do you mean somebody? They all look like you.
No, they don't. They don't. I don't
No,
believe
but
that at all.
like, dude, I was watching this documentary and there's like, that's what they said. They broke it down. They were like, yeah, just with the bloodlines, because like, if you think about it, dude, we all come from like a certain group pool of people that just inbred till it was just. So there's a lot of people that look like you. Dude. There's
Hold on. When did you think of this? When did this come into your mind? A couple days ago? A week ago?
yeah, probably. We had a little time off, so I was
So you're
thinking of a
smoking
really
some
good
shit.
question.
Yeah,
and I was
you
like-
were you were all up in it, huh? Like on your second one, the way you are, the way you smoke it, huh? Yeah, just dude over here, bro. I love him. There is no, I don't believe that for 1 minute.
Dude, I really want to. I wish. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to set out and try to find your doppelganger.
That's your new life's mission.
What do
Do a
you think,
documentary?
Mark? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that everybody has like at least 4 people that look like them.
There's no way anybody looks like Stu.
There is
No, identically, no way.
like maybe not exactly identically, but 99%.
I was going to say something right now, but
Seriously.
I can't about Stu.
And they have the same mannerisms
though.
and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking joke.
No way. No way.
What do you think, Stu?
Yes.
Yes.
You think there's someone that looks like the Thriller from Manila?
Multiple.
There's 4 people like Mark said.
Wow, you agree with Marcus. So I'm the only one that doesn't believe this
Doesn't
shit.
believe
That's
this
fine.
shit.
That's great. I'm proud because
Well,
there's no
and
way.
we didn't even get to a multiverse
They
where
even
there's
have a Raider
probably
tattoo on their calf.
different people. Like there's probably the same people in different universes,
Yeah, like Joe. Like Joe, there's definitely the other universe where you went right
right?
that day.
That day.
Do you know that reference? Lance?
Yeah, that's why he's
You
laughing
don't know that
I
reference.
don't know that
One
reference.
day, one day,
You tell the story.
we're finished working at Buka, and Joe's in front of me. Joe and I both live right, and Joe doesn't make a right. Which way did you go that day?
Straight.
Joe went straight to a woman's house, and I texted him. Did I text you or did I ask you at
I
work?
think you called me.
I called you. Hey Joe, why didn't you go right? You could go right or left, but you didn't go right or left. You went straight, and I knew exactly where he was going.
Right where he was going to lay his head.
He's going to pay 1.5 million.
With a bunch of baby oil for that freak off.
Jesus, damn.
Actually, she probably paid you.
No, she didn't.
She didn't tip you that night.
Yeah, no, she tipped me.
Exactly. So she paid for that.
You ever had a woman offer you money to have sex with her?
I have.
Have you? Did you do it?
No.
Have you, Mark?
It was an older lady. We discussed a little bit about it. We posed the question, but never this.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of, sort of. When I worked at the Griddle.
I had one happen at Buka. It was fucking crazy. She wanted to pay me $10,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
And she was hammered, and she used to come in with her husband. And I looked at her, I go, "Where's your son?" And I called the son. I go, "Hey, you need to pick up your mom." Like, no, I didn't. There's no, because she was hammered, bro. That's hey, man.
Otherwise, you would have.
No, I wouldn't have.
You didn't want the new room massage?
No, that ain't me, man. I ain't no damn gigolo. I mean, 10,000 a lot of money, but she's hammered, and I didn't want to go that route.
No new room?
But you know what she did? The next day was Mother's Day, and
Oh my god.
yeah, exactly. The next day was Mother's Day, and she when I got to work, the kitchen manager goes, "Hey man, someone brought that." She brought flowers for my mom and apologized.
Yeah.
I never saw her again.
Good.
And that was that. But I'll tell you what.
And you gave him the morning after pill.
No,
Take this, Mom.
I didn't do it, bro, and I don't think I would do it. I mean, I'd be flattered if someone asked me, but I also think it'd be a trap. I mean, I don't know. That's the way I think sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I think I told this story before, but I'm not sure. But I know Mark knows the Detroit River. When you go up and down, they have those boat rides that you go, and they have different floors. And you got food on each floor and different club, like dancing and drinks and everything. And you just pay an all-exclusive ticket, and then they just ride up and down between Canada and Detroit. And I was on there with a bunch of friends. And it was somebody's auntie something Johnson, I think her name, Auntie Johnson. She caught me by myself, and she put her hand on the door. She's like, "I'll give you $250 to suck your dick." I was like, "Chill out, Auntie. What you talking about?" She's like, "You heard me."
How much?
I give you $250.
You did it, didn't you?
Lance Ball-
You thought about it,
Lance
didn't you?
I'll do it for 5.
No.
I'll do it for what
The
did you
girl
say?
I was with was just on the other side, bro. Nah, I had a baddie. I was like, nah, this was like, these crazy. But yeah.
I like the accent.
Black ladies be funny, bro. Especially older ones. They'll try you. They'll try you.
No, I had one recently too when I was hanging out. I told her.
What, a black lady?
Oh yeah.
No,
older
Is
black
that, what he
lady.
said? Is that what he said right now? Joe's like, I had one.
No, I was,
He did say he had
no, because
one.
you brought up that. No, she looked at me and she's all, and I told her like I wasn't drinking. She was hanging out with a group of us, and she goes, Joe, why aren't you drinking? And I go, well, I'm having emotional problems. I get emotional around the holidays, so I don't like to drink, but I'm also working my health. She goes, emotional problems? I could help you out with that. She came over and jumped on me. I'm like, it was just the way she said emotional problem.
She came over to the crib.
No, that's a bar. Hell no, that's a bar. And she go, I can help you out with that.
She said, "You funny," and you said, "Funny how?"
Funny
Yeah,
how?
funny foul. My pet.
we know your steez right there. Your MO is show it off.
Is that when you christened the bathroom?
No. Man, don't be putting my damn business where I work at. I'm gonna have Tanner that shit out. I gotta keep this under control. People will be stalking me.
I never said anywhere we worked.
Okay,
Nah, man. I got one more. One more cool one. Just quick though, but I think it'll be entertaining.
Well,
I'm
everything
gonna start
you
by
do is
saying
entertaining.
I'm
Sir.
start by saying pause because I know how you get.
Not me, motherfucker. What about you?
So this is a good question. So if you were a transformer, see, so don't laugh.
Again, I just don't even know where you come up with this. Go ahead.
What like Autobots and Deception?
Okay, yeah,
Decepticons,
right.
What would be your auto everyday vehicle?
Semi.
You be a semi?
Hell yeah.
like
No one can fuck with me.
auto like Prime.
Prime.
Yeah. What about you, Stu?
Moped.
A moped? Okay.
All right, Marcus, what you got on
I'll
this?
probably go roller skates.
Roller skate.
What about you?
I would do obviously a fighter jet would be awesome.
That's a good one.
But I would like a fast speed boat, like one of those race boats.
Have you
That'd
been
be
in one of
cool.
those before?
Yeah, I've been
they're
in
crazy,
those.
right? Yeah.
Well, man, bro.
I haven't been in like a
Blow
real.
your
I've been in
mind.
a good one with like a 454 in it with dual exhaust
right.
and everything, but I haven't been in like the ones on the sea, the badass ones. I haven't been in. But that's a good one. I like
those
that.
ones with 4 engines on them, and you're hauling ass. That'd be cool.
Would you
That'd be
say,
cool.
Stu, a moped?
Moped, roller skates, speedboat, and we did typical ones. That was funny.
Yeah, I'll probably just have my roller skates on, but be on the back of Stu's moped.
Hanging out
That's a
with
bad
Tron.
visual.
But look,
Yeah, he brought up Tron earlier.
Tron. But there, you gotta think about it. There's like
There it is. There it is. The laugh.
there's like vending machines that are Autobots and so. All right, go ahead, bro. I know. I just want to.
I think we should go to the corner. I'm gonna rip
go do
something
your
off.
thing, man.
real
Put
quick.
it up.
Put it up.
That was funny though.
It was great, bro. It was great. That was great. So everybody knows it's 2025, and everybody's made their goals and everything, and your New Year's resolutions and all that. And I praise you for doing it. I hope you go through it. I'm one of those kind of people. I like to grow daily and make changes daily, and everybody in here knows I am going on with some big changes, and I'm going well. And I'm thank you for the support. But the thing is, what I wanted to address, I think now, whatever field you work in or what you do for a living, I had a manager tell me years ago, you can't expect them to have the same work ethic and be like you.
Yeah.
And I think now with everything going on with age gaps and everything, it's really hard because everybody has to adjust. Because you can't talk to them a certain way. They get, upset. Or you can't, display anything. Or you have to be on eggshells around them. And I just think at the end of the day, we all have to try to... I just think now when I look at things like when I was younger, I had so much respect for my elders. And I still do.
Right.
Absolutely. And I just don't think it's there. And I want to see that change.
Yeah.
That there's a respect. That you look out for them and listen to them and not be so hard-headed and understand the game and understand the rules of life and where we're going. And it's just it kind of saddens me to see some of the people. I see the younger people that just don't have any respect for anything. And it goes back to the whole thing that's going on in Michigan with the whole call-out thing. Yeah. No call, no show. That's just ridiculous. You can't run. That's how we've gotten soft on that. I mean, you think Mark with his employees would deal with that?
No.
One and you're done.
Yeah. And
but if they told Mark, some like
No,
they had a
something-
good
yeah,
legit
something-
story, yeah, he would.
If there was something
But I get what you
extreme,
mean, yeah.
I get it 100% if it's extreme. But anything else, you just don't. Where's the respect?
Well,
at?
you don't even want that kind of person on your team, anyways,
Right,
and that's
you
why.
don't.
Well, there should be
listen,
red flags before
Yeah.
that. But then again, I'm the person that I embrace red flags.
Obviously, look at the color of your logo.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Just
I'm not.
tell me you don't come. You're not coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Mark
very
runs a tight ship.
But hey, listen, everybody, some people let you down, but listen, you get a pass the first time. We can talk about it, especially if you
You would give a pass if it wasn't something dramatic.
if it wasn't something dramatic. You get that first conversation. You can have it as a learning point. But I'm a big fan of hire fast, fire faster, and promote fastest.
There we go.
Clip that.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
Gary
real
Vee
good
thing.
one.
I wouldn't personally steal that, but I live by that because it's true. A lot of people waste time trying to hire the perfect person.
they do.
and then they hold on to them too long because they have the
Personal
they're in love
connection.
with their
But
personal
don't you
connection
think-
or the potential. They see
Yeah,
the potential.
they see it,
But
yeah.
nah, get rid of them. Find the ones that are really thriving.
But
and
I
then-
think some people do that and waste their time. And they look at it and say that I invested my time and energy in something. It's like a relationship with anybody you have with even,
Absolutely.
if it's with someone that you're trying to make your significant other, friendships, whatever, you put in time, you invested.
Well-
and to chop that down, it messes with your ego and some people with their heart because you put all this time and energy and then it's just not going to work. You got to get rid of them. You know?
Especially if like you're their sole, financial income. And it's like, hey, I'm, paying you a good wage
Right.
for you to do this job.
Right.
So like, do the same for me. Are your checks late? No. You're getting
Yeah.
paid on time.
That's right.
So can you show up for like I
that's right.
totally get it. Like I had when I was in management, I had, a guy and he's a one-off story. It's not usual. But this kid, he did a no-call, no-show, and he told me, he's like, hey, man, Lance, dude, I drank too much last night and I overslept and, it killed me. I made such a huge mistake and I'll make sure that it will never happen again. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, I'll give you another shot, with it, cool. Give him another shot. He turned out to be a great employee, but there is, if it's habitual, yeah, you're gone.
and now he's sitting right next to you. Superstar.
I also wanted to say too, dude, that with the generational gap, and respect, I think that the kids nowadays, dude, are so much more like, all right, imagine when we were growing up, like we didn't have access to the internet and like all this information. So now like people like the younger generations, like we don't need your elderly experience. Like I can read it online and I can gain that experience. And they're
That's
like,
where it's wrong.
and that's where that lack of respect comes in, dude. Easily. Like I don't care that you've worked this job at the railroad for 30 years and you've put food on the table for your family for 30 years. Like I can scam this dude and make 30,000 in 20 minutes. So I think that's where that line crosses right there. Right. But you're right though, man. We need to go back to that.
No, we do, and it's just like Mark was talking about earlier, how he thinks things are changing in a better, more positive way. Maybe that will, but that's going to take a lot of work and a lot of influencers to get to talk to people. But I still have always been the person. I love talking to older people because I get more knowledge.
Yeah,
and the respect, and it's just, it's really just it does really amaze me. I mean, I had a situation the other day, like it was something really simple. I didn't get my Uber Eats order.
Yep.
I canceled it. An hour later, I was on my doorstep, and there's an old man named Andy that lives across the way. I talk to him every once in a while. Sweet old man, gotta be in his 80s. He's one that put it down on my doorstep, and I saw him last night when we were dealing with the wind, and he's like, Joe R. I go, hey, what's up, buddy? He goes, hey, did you get your food? He goes, they brought it to mine. And I looked at him, I go, man, that was very sweet and very nice of him to do that. He didn't need to do any of it. They screwed up. And I told him I canceled. He's like, well, he got it for free. And I go, well, if he drinks still, I'd probably buy him a beer.
You opened the bag and it was all gone.
It was all wrapped up, ready to go.
He's like, Joe R.
Yeah, it was funny. Joe R.
You ever pay for? He's like, 1.5 million. Joe R.
1.5 billion.
Joe, those fries were seasoned.
I didn't get any fries. I got a wrap.
My cholesterol's high.
And my
Damn,
cholesterol's
Joe.
not high. I got a wrap from California. I might get a shot. Never mind.
Over here taking.
We know your
Give a
order.
Shit.
I made some big changes for New Year's. I changed the pack of cigarettes that I buy to a different brand.
Yeah.
Still smoking.
That was my triad. Stu's like,
that is Stu's good one. It's right. It reminds me of that actor. I can't remember his name. You always say it. too.
Joaquin Phoenix,
No, right. No, that played on Wayne's World.
Mike Myers.
Nope. not
Garth?
him. The other guy.
Yeah, what's his name? That plays
I
Garth.
know. That's what Stu reminds me of for sure. I swear to God. All right, but so let's do this really quick though, because we got
Crack coming up. Yeah.
coming up. All right, so what are some old school movies that you've revisited lately that have?
Oh man, you trying to pick it back off me because we were watching that shit the other night. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a good question. What's something that you revisited lately?
Why are you getting so mad?
Nothing on TV's out.
Are you
Even
upset because you don't have your interrogating
We're
partner
all-
over here today? So it's one-on-one. It's a little different for you. No, that's a great question.
You know, I thrive in this
Hey,
area.
bro, we sat there and watched the program the other night.
Yeah?
The old football movie. I mean, I love watching older films, dude.
What's some good ones that you?
Well,
lately?
recently, the last month, I watched Die Hard. Okay,
Prawn.
Stu's on this fucking trunk.
I know. He's gonna make me want to watch
I
it
haven't
when
seen
my power
Tron in
comes back
30
on.
years. I don't even know if some of the audience knows what Tron is. If you do, put it in the comments.
The
please.
remake was dope.
No, I don't watch remakes.
Old
I don't watch a
school
lot
Tron.
of remakes.
The remake was dope. But go
I
ahead.
really don't.
The animation on it was cool.
I watched The Godfather recently again.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You probably watch that every year though.
No, I do. There's a lot.
What's something that that blew your mind that you ain't seen in a while that you went back and watched?
That's a good one.
You told me something. I'm trying to pull it out of you.
Yikes.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, pause. Yeah.
Field of
Big
Dreams.
time. Sorry.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Free
Field of
Willy.
Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. I watched.
Free Willy.
I was just
Field of
amazed
Dreams.
by it again.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
We discussed a little bit of it, but I never brought up Interstellar, and I rewatched that. It just hit on Netflix again. Man, what a movie!
Yeah.
Love it. You know, we talk about the soundtrack all the time, but to rewatch, I haven't watched the movie in probably 6 or 7 years.
No shit.
Oh yeah, it was really good. And then Wonderland. Remember?
Yeah, you were talking about Wonderland. Yeah.
Man, if everybody doesn't know what that is,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
that
telling
Johnny Holmes story. It's kind of like a biopic, but not really. It's definitely not real, but
Right,
but
right.
I mean, the Wonderland murders were real.
Yeah, they were.
And he was a part of it.
That is a really good film.
It was a good film, 2003. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a good.
what about you, Mark?
I don't know. These popped in my head. I actually just watched Interstellar again. I wouldn't say that's like an old film, but obviously that's just one of the greats.
It
man.
is so good. It's top 5. I should have been said it.
Yeah, but I think Jai, Jai had never seen 2 of these movies. Pauly Shore had come over here for a podcast. And he came here, and so I had to show Jai like Encino Man and Son-in-Law.
Yeah.
And I think we might have even watched one more too, but I was just like, man, this guy's career is just so crazy. Those movies are so well done.
They are.
Obviously it's not Interstellar, that kind of thing.
For sure.
But like how like those styles of films back in the day, simple and creative, and he was just a superstar.
Yeah, and he had that voice and the whole shtick.
Yeah.
that
I mean,
whole-
he was popping in the 80s.
Yeah,
bro.
oh yeah,
Very low
90s.
polish.
Pauly Shore. Encino Man was cool as hell.
No, it was.
That's dope.
How crazy is that fire, bro? What are they saying?
So I got a couple of different photos. People might want to know like where exactly we are, what it actually looks like right now. So I got a picture from our roof.
That's a pretty crazy shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
So nuts.
I think we'll be all right when we get out of here.
Tanner just sent this text. He said, "My apartment is officially a level 3 go now. Evacuation zone. I think you guys are far enough removed, but just be mindful," he says.
Well, that's nice of him. I like Tanner a lot. He's a good guy. I hope he's safe.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and crack the code with Mark Rodriguez.
Was that a double G in there?
It might have been.
Rog. You know, from all the heavy shit we've been doing, it's like this question is like lighten. If you could instantly acquire the knowledge of any subject but had to teach a class on it tomorrow, what would you choose to teach?
I would say history. History would be the subject I would want, because in high school I didn't care for history, and I couldn't comprehend. Not that I couldn't comprehend it, but I didn't care to comprehend it, and it wouldn't stick. So I now, as I'm diving back into the world of history, I really want to know it as well as possible, and to look through the cracks of all the bullshit that they tried to teach us that was not even real, probably realistic.
Right,
And was, So, was that the question?
Yeah, I mean, you answer that immediately.
Yeah, that's just one of those things because I was good at math.
Yeah.
You know, I would say that or maybe a language like Spanish or something.
Very nice. I can see you doing
what
both
about you
of
guys?
those.
History. I mean, I love history. I know a lot too, but I would love to be like a PhD in that shit.
No, you would, huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I mean, history tells you the future. But what about you, Joe?
Astrology.
Oh, I like that. I like that. What would you do with that?
I would like to just not so much teach it. I would just love to just learn the insides and outs of it, and I could and talk to people about it. I mean, I've seen some people that supposedly are in that field, and they're a little bit right field for me. Not, I mean, they're just too much. They're too extra with it. So I've always been fascinated with astrology. I really have.
You have to be like a physicist on a
course.
level to like be able to speak of astrology.
Yeah,
and
I
all
mean,
that.
I don't think I would ever teach, but
Yeah. Well, but astrology is awesome. That's a cool thing. It's a cool concept. Yeah.
what I used to.
Basic math.
What level? What age group?
3rd grade?
Basic.
He just said basic.
I knew we were gonna fuck
You
him up
just
with
said
that one,
basic.
Mark. What level? Oh man, is that it, bro?
I think
Let's
so.
Let's put our tails between and let me run back to the power off right now.
Go ahead, do your man.
And you hopefully your place isn't on fire.
I'll be all right.
All right, Stu.
I haven't heard from Harry yet, so
Hey,
Dude, what's your address?
yeah, right.
Laurelwood Drive.
No, like not even to be funny, but though, like seriously, man, like this next, it's tough
That's-
out there
that's
right now.
nice, too.
There's a
Ricky-
lot of stuff going on right now.
Ricky just sent another text. He goes, "Hey man, just FYI, you guys aren't in the evacuation zone. You're just outside the warning zone, so everything should be fine." Hey man, this was a great episode.
It was,
I mean, considering everything going on.
yeah, and we're missing our co-host over here,
Yeah, and another member of our team, Lexi. And,
praying out for them.
yeah, I mean, I just think it was. I'm glad we did this, and
Yeah.
you know, I hope the audience enjoyed it. All the stuff coming in while we're on camera, I think was pretty cool and crazy.
Yeah.
So
Definitely an exotic episode.
Yeah, we did the
exotic.
best we can with all the crazies going on.
Yeah,
you know?
The show must go on.
that's
The
right.
show must go on. And where can they find you at, Joe?
They can find me at the Real Joe Rosati.
How about you there, Stu?
Stuzilla Productions.
Oh wow, he came up with a new cadence. I love it.
Oh, that was a cool cadence.
was.
And Mark knows what time it is.
That wasn't cool, Stu. That would just go back to the basic math version.
Stuzilla Productions.
There it is. Not joking. Find me at Mark Rodriguez TV and us at Mastermind Media everywhere.
All right. And I am normally. And
Is it Gray Bush or Johnny
Gray Bush.
Gray Bush and Johnny Sunglasses. Whatever. I didn't see
Gray
the
Bush.
switch. She
It's
didn't
a
tell me.
switch.
So
Gray Bush.
all right, Gray Bush. Shout out to her too today.
Man, make sure you guys please just subscribe. Go ahead and follow on our Instagram and our TikTok. Show us some love, and definitely we've been appreciating all the growth and
We are.
everything that
We
we've been
appreciate
seeing.
everyone
So
out
yeah. And I am _ Son, and we'll check you guys out next time. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hard.